What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2021 Contenders Draft Pick Football 10 Blaster Box Break number 1. 9:27 on the clock. We're starting at 9:30, so just hang out for a minute. We'll get rolling. Thanks for joining us tonight. Chris, what's up, man? How was Deadwood? We missed you this weekend. Oh, it's this weekend. Oh, I thought we didn't see you last weekend. I thought you went last weekend. Nice. How far is that from where you live? Back to the doctor. Oh, for your ear? For your ear infection? Really? Plus a time change. Huh. That's cool. 6 hours isn't too bad. Although, honestly, any more than 2 hours in a car or a plane, anything drives me crazy anymore. Hey, yay, yay. What are they doing for it? Just you doing like drops or something? That's the worst, man. Like that can throw you off, especially when you're driving and stuff. What's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2021 Contenders Draft Pick Football 10 Blaster Box Break number 1. Welcome, welcome, welcome to anybody who's new, and welcome everybody else. If you're new to the channel, we've been around for 3 years. We break mostly baseball with some football and basketball and stuff thrown in here and there. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as we can. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do a free break every 1,000 subscribers that we gain. It's a big break, couple $1,000 in boxes. Ton of fun, and who knows, if you subscribe to the channel, your name goes in the random, maybe you get one of those spots in the break. All right, let's go over the teams. Oh, just pills, really? The You've had that for a couple weeks now, right? And that sucks. All right, let's go over the teams. Falcons, Scott J. Ravens, Darren F. Bears, Jason H. Bengals, Hunter F. Cowboys, Clint H. Lions, Hunter F. Texans, Jason W. Colts, Jason H. Jaguars, Chris B. Chiefs, Gary D. Chargers, Hunter F. Dolphins, Jason H. Vikings, Carter B. Patriots, Ryan T. Giants, Ryan T. Jets, Steve L. Eagles, Craig M. Steelers, Rich L. 49ers, Sean L. Seahawks, Hunter F. Bucks, John D. And Titans, Hunter F. Plus your allergy pills, man. Between the allergy pills and the ear infection, you're probably all whacked out, man. Well, I hope you feel better soon, man. I hope it doesn't affect your trip. All right, let's get to it. Let me try to fix my camera here for a sec. Make sure it stays in place. All right, there we go. All right, guys, Contenders, a draft pick. Let's see if we can find some gold craft dice in here. Let's check it out. I haven't seen these yet, so one auto in every box. Let's see what we can find. Good luck, everybody. Matt Ryan, legendary Aaron Rodgers. Look at that picture. Tom Brady season ticket. One of those signed would be nice. Little Tom Brady signed season ticket would be all right. Mixon, Harris, and Connor, Prescott, and Miller. So where were you last weekend? We missed you, man. Jalen Smith. Rob Gronkowski. I just forget he went to Arizona. Caleb Farley draft class. Johnson. Tannehill. Wait. College ticket. Tyree Gillespie. Rookie. Not numbered. Tyree Gillespie. Try to keep my handy dandy little cheat sheet here next to me, but doesn't always cover everybody, you know. When we were doing score, the Raiders. With the Raiders. Tyree Gillespie college ticket for the Raiders. The Raiders. Jones. There's Justin Herbert. Yeah, from score and stuff, I kept adding to my trusty cheat sheet, but you know how it is. There's so many guys in these things. Parker. Front row seat, Javonte Williams. It's a cool looking card. Believe me, it makes it even worse when you have to sort all this nonsense. Russell Wilson, back in the day. There's a Tua game ticket. Had to Google it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you and me both. Baker Mayfield. It's Trey Lance front row seats. All right. Box number 2. Yeah, that's why I have my phone sitting right next to me, because if it's not on my trusty cheat sheet here, I'd give it a quick look up. Like I said, that's the only problem with the college products sometimes. Like, first round or two, you can commit to memory, but all right, Carr, Rashad Bateman, Singletary, and Jalen Hurts. Yeah, number 143. You are right. Roquan Smith. Lockett. Red parallel. Mahomes. It's Mahomes. Joe Burrows. Terrence Marshall. Jordan Love, and what do we have here? Robert Rochelle, cornerback. Wait, how'd it go? 4th round, 130th pick of the Rams. For the Rams. There you go. Robert Rochelle. DJ Metcalf and Alvin Kamara. DK Metcalf, legendary. Jarvis Landry, red. Adrian Peterson, Bridgewater, legendary Manning. Brandon Cooks. All right. Come on, we got to get a first rounder now. First rounder would be nice. Come on, focus. CeeDee Lamb. Caleb Farley. Melvin Gordon III. Is there any reason I'm not saying all their names? No. You talk about all the names on the cards? I was trying to pull out the J.J. Watt. Any parallels or rookies? If I missed a few, I apologize. But no, not particularly. But I'd be happy to, if you'd like me to. Chenault Taylor. There's another Trey Lance, front row seats. Ridley. Phillip Rivers. I mean, most of them aren't rookies. That's why I was kind of going over the ones that weren't. Derek Carr. There's Kelsey. And Jason Owen, defensive end from Penn State. And the Baltimore Ravens. For the Ravens, Darren F. There you go, buddy. For Darren. Singletary and Jalen Hurts. F1. Is this F1 Chrome? No. No F1 tonight. Roquan Smith. Terrence Marshall Jr. red draft class. Lockett and Landry. Mahomes, Burrows, Fitzpatrick, Calvin Ridley red. Kirk Cousins. I didn't realize Kirk Cousins played at Michigan State. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, actually, we called it on the first rounder. I should have said that. All right, so let's get another first rounder. Adams, Love, Jamar Chase, a draft class. Drake Metcalf, and Alvin Kamara. These guys up here so I can see my cheat sheet better. All right, next box. You got it, buddy. Yeah, that's the only thing when you do these. I mean, unless you have an encyclopedic knowledge of college football, which there are people out there who do, but unfortunately, I don't. All right, Robinson, Hill, Jordan, Nico Collins, a draft class. Hopkins and Smith-Schuster. So now let's get another first rounder. Watson. T. Higgins, red. Aaron Rodgers and Melvin Gordon. McCaffrey. Wagner, Jones. Elijah Moore, front row. Jackson and Watt. Chenault and Taylor. And a red college ticket, Caden Stearns. Caden Stearns. Broncos. 5th round pick, number 152 for the Broncos. There you go. Ridley, Woods, and Rivers. You're quicker on the keyboard than I am there, Rich. Carr, Jones, Kelsey. There's a red draft class. Carlos Basham Jr. Carlos Basham Jr. Not really familiar, but a red draft class nonetheless. Singletary and Hurts. Roquan Smith, Thalen. What have we got here? Jordan Love, a game ticket, numbered 41 of 99 for the Pack. Green Bay Packers. Very nice. That's true. That does help. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, nice Jordan Love for the Pack. White, Lockett, and Landry. Jarvis Landry. Ooh. And my homies again. Burrows, Fitzpatrick. Kenneth Gainwell, a draft class. Gibson and Cousins. All right, box number 5. Good luck, everyone. We do have one more of these on Thursday night, so if you guys like them or you're interested, check us out there too. Sam Elliger, draft class 2021, Gibson and Cousins. Vikings, I don't know. No Vikings yet. Adams, Jordan Love. Say Brandon Cooks, a red game ticket. Okay. Drake Metcalf and Kamara. Thomas Allen Carson. Kyle Trask, front row seats. Stafford and Harris. Yeah, Carter, no Vikes yet, buddy. Breeze, Watt. Dylan Moses. For the Jaguars. Yeah, linebacker. For the Jags. College ticket, Dylan Moses. For Chris B. There you go, buddy. Oh, you know what? I need it. Back at the bunkers. There you go. Give Carter some. Yeah, that's what Carter needs. He needs some good mojo. He's always got good mojo around here. Dylan Moses for the Jags. Tua, Young, and Cooper Kupp. Keenan Allen. I want to find one of those gold cracked ice. Bridgewater. Javon Holland, red draft class. Cooks and Hilliard. It's a kid from the Chiefs, right? Javon Holland, red. The GOAT. Is that what we're calling Cousins these days? Matthew Diggs. Hildair red. Old Ben Roethlisberger. Looking just as lumpy back then as he does now. Moss. And T. Higgins. Roethlisberger. Man, he could play quarterback. That dude. Ooh, what do we got there? Garrett, Claypool, Ryan. I guess that's the gold cracked ice we're talking about. Javon Holland, cracked ice. Numbered 21 of 23. Javon Holland is with the Dolphins. Second round pick, number 36. It's a very cool looking card. For Jason. There you go, buddy. Very cool card. Elliott and Brady. All right, halfway home. 5 more to go. Joe Mixon. Jones. Danny Dimes. Front row seats, Terrence Marshall. Connor, Prescott, and Miller. Gronk. Gurley. Nico Chubb, red. Cooper and Johnson. Tannehill, Howard, Manning, Jones, Herbert, McLaurin. Come on, focus. There we go. Jefferson, Leonard, Parker. Joshua Kando. Joshua Kando. D-O-H. It's an odd last name. Joshua Kando. Kansas City Chiefs. American footballer for the camp. Wow, he's 6'7", that dude. He's a monster. This guy. Kansas City's Gary. There you go, buddy. Boyd and Cook. Wilson Gaskin. There's a red front row seat. Trevor Moring. Jared Goff, Montgomery, and Newton. Mayfield, Waller, Hawkinson, Tre'Davious White, red, Donald and Robinson. Akers, Murray, Pat Fearmouth, draft class. Beasley, Chubb, and White. Wilson Gaskin. Justin Herbert, legendary. Goff, Montgomery, and Newton. Excuse me. Mayfield, Waller, Hawkinson. Oh, every one of these. There's a Jalen Hurts red, Donald and Robinson. Cam Akers, Murray. Ooh, Trevor Lawrence, a draft class for the Jaguars, of course. Chris, buddy. Number 1 pick, Trevor Lawrence. Beasley, Chubb, and White. Robinson, Hill, Jordan, and Baron Browning. For the Denver Broncos, Baron Browning. That's a name there, man. Hopkins and Schuster. CD, Watson. Rondell Moore, front row seats red. Henry, Rogers, and Gordon. McCaffrey, Bobby Wagner, Julio Jones, Devin White red, Jackson and Watt. Chenault Taylor, Kellen Mong, front row seats. Ridley, Woods, and Rivers. Phillip Rivers. Xavier Howard, Jefferson, Leonard, Rashad Bateman, red draft class. Roethlisberger and Morris. Parker, Wilson, CeeDee Lamb red, Higgins, Elliott, and Brady. Gaskin, Mayfield, Waller, Manning, Connor, and Prescott. Hawkinson, Akers, Fearmouth draft class. Miller, Cooper, and Johnson. Kyler Murray, Robinson, Hill. Sean Watson, red game ticket. Jones and Herbert. Cameron Jordan, CeeDee Lamb, Kadarius Toney, front row seats. Laughlin, Boyd, and Cook. Watson, McCaffrey, Wagner, and Tommy Tugai, I think. That's an odd one. Tommy Togiai, Tugai. For Cleveland, 4th round pick. Cleveland. To Cleveland. Tommy Tugai. I have no idea how to say that. Goff and Montgomery. Carter, I gotta ask, how are you like a Cardinals fan and a Vikings fan? Just curious. I mean, they're both in the Midwest or whatever, but they're not, you know. Thomas Allen Carson. DeAndre Hopkins red legendary. White and Lockett. Breeze and Watt. So Russell Wilson red game ticket. Landry, Gibson, and Cousins. But I mean, if you're you know, see if you're a Rams fan, that would make sense. Allen, Peterson, Bridgewater, Najee Harris, a draft class 2021. Kenyon Drake and DK Metcalf. Well, yeah, there isn't now, but there was just a few years ago. I mean, the Rams were in St. Louis not that long ago. I'm just curious. I got nothing against it. Just curious. Rashad Bateman, front row. I mean, and not only was it just a few years ago, but, you know, they, not that long ago, but they also won, you know, their fair share of games there in recent years, you know, when they were there. Live in Iowa, grew up watching this team, start watching sports. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Myles Gaskin red. Tua and Young. Hey, man, I had no problem with anybody being a fan of anyone. I'm just curious. You know, sometimes you meet a guy who's like, you know, from New Jersey and they're like Seattle Seahawks fans. And you're like, how'd you become a Seahawks fan? Like, oh, my dad was a Seahawks fan. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that type of thing. Rondell Moore draft class. Cup. Hildair. Yeah, I'm like a straight kind of 4-for-4 guy, you know, all the home teams, but I understand it. Smith, Gronkowski, Gurley, and from the University of Central Florida, Richie Grant. G-R-A-T. Drafted by the Falcons in the second round. Number 40 overall pick, Richie Grant. For Scott. Believe me, I met some guys over the years, some weird affiliations. You're like, how in the world? I mean, being in Iowa too, especially for the Cardinals. Like, I mean, you got some big baseball teams near you there to root for. You know, you just as easily rooted for the Cubs or the Twins or, you know, the Brewers. I mean, how'd you settle on the Cardinals? Were they the closest? Yeah, sometimes you get guys who are like, oh, that's the first game I ever went to, you know, or something like that. That makes sense. All right, box number 10. Good luck. Smith, Thalen, Quiddy Pay, front row seats. Jarvis Landry. Mahomes, Fitzpatrick. Matthew Stafford, red game ticket. Gibson and Cousins. Adams Love. Greg Rousseau, draft class. Drake Metcalf and Kamara. The machine hooked you? Fair enough. Thomas Allen, Carson, and from Georgia, Eric Stokes, college ticket autograph. Eric Stokes for the Green Bay Packers. Let's see when he was the old Green Bay Packers. Oh. And Chris Carpenter. Fair enough. He was when I lived in Chicago, and right outside of Chicago, in from like '99 to 2004. We used to have the best time back then. There was this bar that we would go to, Elijah Moore Giraffe Class Red, and they had like the NFL ticket. I want to say it was called the Players Club. I don't know why, but for some reason it's sticking in my head. And I know they rebuilt one later. They bought like an old movie theater and transformed it, but the original one was the best. Because you went in and they had all these like, it was like this huge flat bar, but they had all these little alcoves, and then they would have signs above the alcove as to what game they were playing. So it was like, Eagles, Giants, Steelers, Browns, like in different areas. Tua, Young, and Cup. So, yeah, I've been an Eagles fan my whole life, so and it gave me a place. Again, this is 1999 where, NFL ticket wasn't, quite as affordable and readily available back then and stuff like that. You'd have to go to a bar. Kamara Red. And then you get into it like every week. So you'd start meeting other people from Philadelphia or whatever, because week after week we'd all show up there, and it was a ton of fun. But it was always interesting because you'd run into all kinds of people who were like, I'm an Eagles fan. Oh, you're from Philadelphia? No, I'm from, somewhere in Texas. Sage Surratt, front row seat. And you'd be like, how in the world did you become an Eagles fan? Oh, I saw him at this or I saw him at that, But that's why I always find it interesting to know how people become fans of certain teams, especially when it's not simple, like it's just their, the team, their home team that they live around. So, I mean, look, you got plenty of good teams, both football and baseball, in that area that could easily hook you. You know what I mean? Like you said, like the Vikings, the Packers, I mean, the Bears. I mean, there's certainly a rich history and some better than others depending on your age and when you were started watching. But there's certainly, especially if you live in a place that doesn't have its own teams. Like if you don't live near or in a major city where, oh, we have a football team, a basketball team, and this is what I grew up around. Like, one of the nice things about not living like that is you get to kind of choose for yourself. But it's always interesting to know how somebody got there. All right, let's do a quick hit recap hit recap for 2021 Contenders Draft Pick of Football 10 Blaster Box Break number 1. So we got some autos from a few teams that didn't sell. So the guys who bought some more expensive teams and stuff, if an auto shows up in your package, that's why. Usually I think we have like 2 or 3 of them that the teams didn't sell, so I'll give them out to the guys who paid for the more expensive teams. So if you see them in your package, you'll know why. Okay. All right, hit recap. Let's go through it. Jordan Love, game ticket to 99. I feel like it's stuck now. Cracked Ice, Javon Holland draft class. Very cool card. And that is 21 of 23. We did have a draft class, Trevor Lawrence. Some red parallel draft classes, Elijah Moore, Terrence Marshall Jr., Carlos Basham Jr., there's another Javon Holland, and Rashad Bateman. And then autographs, Eric Stokes, Richie Grant, Toji, I'm still trying to decide how to say his name, Browning, Kendo, Moses, Stearns, Jason Owen, who I believe was our highest draft pick we had, first rounder for the Ravens, pick number 31, Robert Rochelle, and Tyler Gillespie. Guys, again, thank you for joining me as usual. I always enjoy opening cards for you, even when we have to look up the guys. We are doing one more of these on Thursday night. I only got 20 boxes in, so if you'd like to check it out, come and hang with us. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. We have the Contenders basketball break coming at 10:45. If you're not in that, then have a wonderful night. Hit that like and subscribe. Take care.